plan ahead of time. My issue.
Mm-hmm.
You always
Anyway.
catch me when I'm like down bad.
We're on the stream. We are live. We're prepared totally for week 4 of League of Legends. Technically halfway through the season. Slightly, I think. I don't know. We're almost there.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say. Halfway through.
Basically. Some teams are. Both these teams tied at 5-1 right now. No Tidehunter and Feast of USDs. I have to introduce Fury and Smiley, who Smiley I forgot to add to the stream title, but whatever. Nobody cares.
It's probably better you don't add him.
Probably better you don't.
Yeah, I think some people might X out if they see his name.
Anyway, yeah, both of these teams tied at 5-1. Whoever comes out on top tonight has a very good shot of just claiming top in Group A, I believe. They are Group A.
Yes, sir.
Would be tied with Andy Bendy's team and ahead of Smack's team if they 2-0.
I've never done a TriCast before. Smiley, give us your great draft analysis, sir.
Alright, so looking at it right now, we got the broken hero bands, the classic.
Yeah, the classics.
The classics. They didn't ban Quab though, so
that is true.
That's interesting. Although I will say, I'm, it's not even based on draft or anything because it hadn't happened. Nope, there's a Quab. I'm an Oracle, but I got money on the old Dire team here.
Like actually?
Really? That's surprising.
No, I don't actually have monetary value on the Dire team, but
of course.
Weaver.
I think the Dire team's gonna win.
You think if people could bet on League of Legends games, they would?
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah, Guam would be down in the hole. Like Guam would be down horrendous.
XMR would be betting every single game.
Yeah, no. First pick Earth Spirit. I think Breezy plays this hero mid too. He played against us in a scrim, and
He does.
So we could see a flex on that. Jinx and Breezy both play it, so we'll see what they decide to do. But they're gonna get the Quap and the Weaver on Dire, like really strong opening. This Quap hero is like ridiculous mid. Can beat out the Earth Spirit for sure. So far I like No Tidehunter's opening a bit better.
Pretty solid for the supports. Hobbs drafting again for No Tidehunter. I think he did last season as well. But
yeah, he did.
Bane Earth Spirit opening. I think that's Jinx Earth Spirit, or is it gonna be Jinx Bane? Stale Patch.
Stale Patch is notorious. Yeah, no, it could either be Breezy or Jinx. I think those are the two options there on the Earth Spirit.
What is Notorious playing for them?
Notorious will probably be playing the Bane.
Notorious P5, Beast of USC, Sun P3, but I think. Oh no,
Jinx is 4, Breezy mid, near 1.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
So in terms of like these two teams, like who do you feel like has the advantage player wise? Because I feel like the Feast of USC's team is like just a bit stronger in terms of like Breezy, Near, Beast of USC's, like all really solid in their positions.
I've got a little insider trading information on the old Dire team. The old Zexy guy. He's the homie. I think he's very underrated.
Really?
He's underrated because people don't know about him, not because like he's like low rank. I mean, I think he's like rank 600 or something like that. But
wait, really?
I feel like
I
people
he's like
they don't
divine
respect him. No, he's good. He's good.
No, I definitely didn't really know who he was.
He used to be like a support player. Or he used to be a carry, then a support, and now he's a carry again. He's good though. People, just hate on him a little bit.
And then Warpath is Skater. Honestly, I think they're pretty solid. Like both of these teams across the board. Like there's a reason both these teams are 5-1 right now, and it's clear they're definitely like ahead of the others, I would say. Whether it be on raw skill.
Yeah, I didn't know Zexy was ranked 700. I didn't really know much about him, honestly, so that's surprising.
Actually,
but yeah, if you think about it,
team.
Yeah, like Hobbs, like he's like 7.2. Okay,
Kubrick is 1700. Skater is ranked 3000, I think, and Bloom Divine 2. But position 5.
Team pick.
Yeah, makes more sense now. I'm a big Nier fan though. And I think Breezy, if he pops off, like he can like go on a rampage. And then Beast, very consistent player too. So I'd say my edge is on the Feast team.
10 seconds remaining.
I think the Feast team is Feast or Famine.
I see. I could see that. I mean,
I
based off our
think they
scrims with
own
them,
lanes. If they don't, they just kind of get bodied.
they just fold under
'Cause
pressure.
they're used to winning lanes, which I mean that's like fine. It's just like you have to
Yeah.
win lanes then.
I feel like that's a lot of lads teams
Yeah,
really
that's true.
relying on winning lanes, and
Earthshaker
then
Pickens. Well, I guess Morphling's banned out, so you're kind of okay picking it, but we don't see too many Earthshakers.
That is weird.
yeah,
10 seconds remaining.
that is quite strange.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm guessing position. I don't know.
Could be a Weaver 5 or a Shaker 4, and then you could flex it 3 also.
I don't know if Hobbs
I guess-
plays Earthshaker though.
Yeah, I feel like that isn't really a Hobbs hero. It's more of like the Tidehunter, Bat, stable offlaners.
Yeah, I would imagine it's going to be to support Earthshaker, and then the Quap is just kind of relegated to being mid lane no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they could always run at 1 too, but
I guess
we'll see if
Clock's
they do that.
decent into the Earthshaker.
Yeah, what do you think of the Clockwork pick, Smiley?
I mean, yeah, it's just like the classic Earthshaker counter.
They have a lot of
It's
catch
also pretty
too.
good against Quap. Yeah.
I see.
Earth Spirit, Clockwork, Bane, a lot of lockdown.
True. But now I think that's like
Need
kind of
damage,
showing that
though.
this is a mid Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it kind of shows your hand.
Yeah, and the
me.
classic. Okay.
That's a
Oh,
really strong Timber game, actually.
I know Smiley has some opinions about this Timber hero, but this looks like a good Timber
I
game.
think it's a good game for it. They don't have
Yeah.
like heavy like Tiny's a lot of bursts, but other than that, I mean, I guess Earth Spirit kind of is. It's like DOT. It's not like you're gonna get nuked by like 2 600 damage spells or something.
Well, since it's a mid Earth Spirit, he's gonna build Vessel, and then Tiny probably like can't carry Tiny, so he's gonna get Silver Edge. So this Timbers game could be a bait actually.
It could be, yeah.
It's like if Breezy pops off and gets like a 12-minute Spirit Vessel, like Timber Cell's game could just get ruined. Yeah, I don't really know. Who has the edge right now. Oh wait, this is not Carry Tiny. Sorry, what am I talking about? This is probably like a Beast Tiny.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's probably not gonna get Silver Edge then. And if he does, it's gonna be like really late in the game.
Couldn't No Tidehunter just be like, we're gonna try and put Timbersaw in whatever lane Tiny is? Automatically a win.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think it can go mid, but even then, like if it's gonna be Earth Spirit mid,
Well, like the Quap already kind of beats out the Earth Spirit.
yeah, I
So I
guess
feel like
it's
if you have Timber against Tiny, you can like maximize the amount of lanes you're winning.
they actually have quite a big lane advantage, I think, on No Tidehunter. But
Yeah,
we'll see. Again,
Clockwork can be kind of good.
neither of these teams really have a carry yet. Maybe the Tiny a little bit, but it depends on how good the start is. And if it is going to be offlane, like you're saying, it's probably going to be a lot slower.
What carry is good here, Smiley?
For
Radiant.
hard to see
A lot of
'cause
them
you
are
can't see
banned
the
out.
heroes, but yeah, there's a lot of carries banned. Ursa, yeah,
Juggernaut's
Ursa's
still in
banned.
there. This seems like the best Juggernaut pick.
Oh,
Maybe
let's
pretty good.
Seeker.
3
That is
heroes,
interesting.
basically, it counters.
Yeah, that's good against Weaver, Ember, Quap. It's
Yeah,
okay against Earthshaker too.
Quap is like one of the
10
few like
seconds
mid heroes that
remaining.
like can't get out of Rupture, because like Storm can just zip, Ember can Remnant,
5 seconds remaining.
but Quap kind of just like you can't blink without taking damage, so it's pretty rough if she gets Ruptured.
Unless you go
I
A
thought you could
Tidehunter,
still do. I was about to say, yeah, I thought you could still do the thing where you can like blink and then walk a short duration, and you wouldn't take damage because it's like you'd like walk out of the max rupture range before the timer went off or something dumb.
Yeah, but that's some tech. Like I don't know
Yeah,
who
I
actually
don't know.
knows how to do that.
Just Hobbs
I've heard that
offlane
before.
Timbersaw.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Seeker.
How do we feel about the Medusa pick? I mean, it's kind of bad against Bane, but I don't know. Could be what they need to carry the
Good
game.
against. It's good against like Earth Spirit, Clock, and Tiny though. It's kind of meh against Bloodseeker. I guess it's okay, but
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really
Yeah.
kill you if you don't kill him.
Yeah, it's like
Tanky.
very tanky against like a kind of low damage team, right? So
Yeah,
they're gonna have
especially the
trouble.
Tiny kind of falls off late game, so I think
Yeah,
if they make it to the late game, which if they have a decent lane advantage, which it still seems like they do, Bloodseeker kind of fits into the mid game pretty heavily, so it really depends. First 10.
yeah. I feel like they have like a stronger lane advantage and late game advantage. So
If
we'll
Feast of
see.
USDs is gonna win it somewhere, it's probably like 30-minute, 35-minute mark. You can't let it
I
go
would,
too late.
I would think so. I would also think that like Breezy has to get on top of this Dusa like multiple times if they want to win. But I'm excited to see this mid matchup and see what Breezy can do. He can be quite the fun player to watch.
Oh yeah.
But on we go. Game 1. My stream is not correct. It is not a 1. It is 0-0.
Prepare for battle.
Both these teams looking to have good middle of the season. Probably both going to make playoffs, so maybe not the last time they see each other, but
Probably not. No. Both of them doing pretty well, but still would be nice to see them play.
Group B, I don't even think nobody's
Group
undefeated
B?
still, right?
There is no
It's not
Group B.
It's
Oh,
Group
Group
C.
C, whatever.
Now your nightmare
You talking about
lasts
what did you say about
no,
Group C?
KTA's team's still undefeated.
Oh yeah. Did Metaverse like lose a game? I think they
I think
did.
so.
I think I casted that.
I think they lost the other night, didn't they? Like Friday?
Yeah.
Badger was casting it or something?
That is some hot chili serving up down there.
Yeah, no, the KU team is looking really, really good. We play them next Friday. Should be fun.
Bloom is going to be doing a little bit of scouting, finds a nice deep ward, but still kind of unconventional. Gets it spots couriers back here. BCUC able to secure a bounty.
He's gonna be doing some
Bree's gonna
courier
get
sniping.
another. Oh. Did we get Smiley's opinion? Smiley, who do you think is gonna win?
Oh, dude, I already told you. I got the. I'm thinking the Dire team's gonna win. I even said that before draft, just for the record.
So you're sticking
But,
strong.
I
I'm
agree.
sticking with the Dire team.
I think Dyer's team is like
Even
they
though
have
I
a way
hate this
easier game.
Timbersaw hero, I think the Dire team.
Did we not ticket this game? Or did they just not select the team? Or they don't have a thing. Anyway. Never. I thought they had a logo, but... Starting strong though. A decent block for Skater mid. He's gonna get somewhat of a high ground advantage right at the start on Breezy. And like you guys were saying, the Quap versus our Spirit kind of Quap favored. Breezy already taking some harass here. Not any way to dodge the dagger. Fortunate.
Yeah. Feels pretty bad, but at least creeps are pushing into Air Spirit.
In terms of like first blood, I'm guessing it's gonna come mid or potentially bottom. Top lane feels, I don't know, it feels pretty hard to kill the Weaver.
Get a level blink.
Yeah. It actually doesn't feel so bad as Quap, but now he's gonna have his dagger delayed. I'd say it's only good against like Puck or something where you don't need the dagger. But now he's probably gonna max E or something. That was a good play by Breezy.
Nice little range creep denied, I believe. And yeah, Skater actually doing well. A little bit of creep micro. Should be able to get the range creep. Move right along. Top lane, Zexy is having a little... he's okay. It's not too bad. The trouble is Tiny's got a lot of right-click damage.
Yeah, both these lanes look pretty tame right now, but I feel like bottom lane could be interesting once they get more levels.
And Hobbs going for boots first. I think he's actually picked that up. Skater as well, mid lane picked up, or he's queuing up 2 null tallies. I don't know, this might be one of those games where we don't get first blood for a while. Unless Hobbs makes a play bottom. Maybe we see that. He's a little squishy right now. He only's got 1 level in the armor, as he will get a stun from Kubrick there, and he can just walk away.
Yeah, the classic sleep into blood right combo. It's pretty annoying to play against, but once it gets level 3, he should be sitting pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna tank these creeps and get a lot of regen.
Yeah.
Much as he can anyway, but it's good to get this damage into the Timbersaw early. Obviously later on he's probably just going to end up cutting the wave and taking the tower, but we'll see where the Bloodseeker can get in the meantime. Near popping off on a Bloodseeker, nothing unheard of. Just kind of built his name in League of Lads.
Oh, is he like notorious for playing Bloodseeker or some shit?
And not Bloodseeker, just solid core though.
Just yeah. From what I've played with Nier, he's a really solid player. Always very consistent. Gets the job done.
I think he's one that's basically played in every single League of Lads season as well.
Oh, really?
So a lot of history.
When was your first season?
2 years ago, like the 3rd one or the 2nd one. I can't remember. It might have been the 2nd one.
The 3rd one was only 2 years ago? Damn.
It's usually about 2 or 3 seasons a year, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been about 2 years.
Gator will be fine, but he's getting gone on actually.
Mid lane does. He's already committed the blink here. Another charge in his bottle, but the battery assault from Jinx is gonna bring him down. He couldn't get next to the creep wave, crucially, to dodge some of that damage, and Jinx is gonna get a very big pickup here. Meanwhile, top lane, they've managed to kill the Weaver somehow by himself. Beastie USDs. Not even sure how he's managed to pull that off, but might have just been Bloom overstepping and then got caught in a combo.
Mid, Breezy's actually doing way better than I expected. He's constantly harassing this Quap. Quap is pretty low, trying to get the rune, and then Jinx kind of just shows up. Quap has to blink away, and Breezy rolls on him. Easy kill. But now Breezy's going to have to get some sort of regen. Maybe a bottle refill from Jinx, and then they go again. Because he's very low right now.
Very timely rotation from the Clockwork, though. Oh, he's got the sound. He can walk right back in. He's almost level 6, too. So...
yeah, I think he really needs to rotate on Medusa for this game to go well for him.
Top lane, we see a battery cell from Jinx, but I don't think they quite caught the Weaver. There is a roll mid lane from Breezy. Can't count on his target. Pops the ulti, but Skater just walks away. And I think he's fine.
If Skater can get this level 6 here, he might be able to kill him.
It's like it's about 2 or 3 more creeps, actually.
Breezy could bait with the glyph, maybe.
You're tanking a lot of damage, but should be able to with this creep. Oh my goodness, he needs just 1 more. Top lane, we've lost the Weaver again. This time, Jinx does find him, and that's the Cogs. Put the work. Bloom down for what I think is the 2nd time.
Yeah, I don't know if he should be dying so much in this lane as a Weaver. It feels kind of weird, but probably just getting bursted down. Meanwhile, Hobbs bottom lane, like you said, like they can't really pressure him. Like he's a level 5 Timber, level 3 reactive armor. He's just chilling, farming.
Yeah, we've kind of reached that point again. He can't get touched. Oh, I'm not even seeing it. Top lane. They've rotated on Zexy. He's out of mana completely, so he doesn't have anything left
More roll.
for the shield, but he can still get out of the range of the stun. Beastie USC is going to tank tower shots here. Drop very low, but I think he's going to be fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A rotation top from Skater. Just on the backside, he's got level 6, about to hit level 7. Gonna see Jinx in the river. I think it's a free clockwork kill. Maybe he wants something more. It's on to Beast of US East. It's just an ulti, and that's it. Doesn't even catch Jinx, but it doesn't matter. He gets a double kill with this scream, but Breezy's here. He's got level 6. He could go for Skater. The roll connects. He caught him right after the roll was sent. There's the tip for Breezy.
I get Weaver too.
I don't think he actually saw if he hit him, though. He's now spotted by the Bloodseeker. He gets an urn on top of him, but without the kick,
I don't think it was...
he needs that little bit more.
He has a kick.
He's going to go for it. Oh my god.
Got him.
It was just enough on the one urn.
Yeah, Klopp going top and getting like super easy kills. Really good for him, but Breezy finding him at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I feel like I never think about it when Bloodseeker gets picked, but the vision that Thirst gives too is like such a strong addition to the early game.
Yeah.
Don't think about it unless you're against it and you're like, wow, this is annoying.
Right.
Of course, Bloodseeker benefiting from the increased move speed, attack speed at the exact same time. Mid lane, they might have just found Breezy. Skater, he committed this scream there. Could go for a blink and a Sea Jinx in the trees, but he doesn't want to make a mistake. Again, he just died. Certainly does not want to drop one more time. Breezy gets kicking Skater back underneath the mid-tier 1, but he blinks into the cogs. Doesn't matter. He's found the scream. Maybe going to get silenced up by Nier. Goes for the rupture, and there is no TP for Skater, but his team is here trying to save his life. Jinx, without the creeps here, they might just die to the tomato. Nier gets stunned up, locked next to that creep wave. Bloom trying to make his way out of here, running away from Notorious. Bloom back underneath the tower, is going to get caught by the tower. A silence at the same time, and Bloom is going to fall. So I think still beneficial at the end of the day for Feast of US East.
Yeah, Feast. It seems like they're winning, but they have a 1k net worth lead on.
Oh, 2 TPs bot lane. They might be looking for Hobbs. He's got an ulti again, but Hobbs is just so damn tanky. He already has 15 charges up in the shields. They're gonna look for Cooper instead. That's the easier pickup. And I think they're just going to get it here if they can just run him down. But no, Hobbs is running back in. The Nightmare from Notorious locks him outside of that tier 1. But Breezy's found a kill onto Kubrick. Hobbs not. He's stuck inside the cogs. Couldn't finish the chain. And he does fall to the clockwork. Still stuck next to the Weaver is Breezy. Bloom going to look for right clicks. But Zexy is not keen on diving the tier 1. And instead, it's Breezy jumping back out again. An incredible performance from Breezy to start, and he's still going to look for another kill. Back onto the Weaver. He's gotten it. Notorious, I guess, takes the kill. Kill secured. But Breezy.
Yeah. Yeah, I said Breezy, like, to win this game, they're going to have to pop off and, like, pressure him a lot, and he's doing exactly that. He's going beast mode right now.
And he's really
Earthspirit,
putting the team on his back.
Yeah, not really this core to, like, soak up a lot of farm.
Though? No, he's fine.
He's fine. Earthspirit, not really this core to like soak up a lot of farm, and Tiny kind of isn't that either. I mean, maybe early game to farm Blink, so maybe they're gonna run into some scaling issues, kind of like we talked about in the draft. So it's good that they're getting this early pressure, but still 1k net worth lead mounted for Dire. All 3 of their cores having a pretty good game.
If you think of the net worth, Skater on top at the moment. Next up is the Bloodseeker of Nier, but just passed and basically tied with, I would say, the Medusa of Zexy, that tower, giving them the advantage. But Skater, despite the early death, despite that first blood given away, he picks up 2 kills top lane, and he's right back into the thick of things.
Hobbs doing his classic Hobbs rotation, walking to the mid tower around 10 minutes.
It's already taking the bot tier 1, I guess. Go for another.
Yeah, dude. He's really good at making these rotations.
Rupture might just be the counter here, though. He's locked underneath the tier 1 without any help from his teammates. He's just gone the kick. Combo with the Rupture. A classic.
That's really big. Now, Timbersaw's momentum for the game has kind of been shut down. I mean, he's sitting at 4K net worth, 11 minutes, and he's died two times, and he's basically at a
really
free game.
taking that tower would have been crucial.
It really would have.
Top lane, they found a kill onto Kubrick. There's a hook and a stun from Beast of US East.
Skater mid is caught.
Oh, that was sick.
Mid Skater, there's a roll plus a sleep. No, they didn't quite get him with the Bane. Breezy gonna continue to chase Skater, still surviving, gets caught up in the Earth Spirit ulti as well as an Urn Charge. They lose the Earth Spirit, but does Skater die? No, he's gonna be fine. And the Tread's actually very useful for that.
Excuse me. Yeah. That's pretty good for Skater. I mean, gets out, gets the Earth Spirit kill.
And he might just get a kill to the side too, because Notorious is caught underneath the chakram of Hobbs. And well, they delayed him a little bit, but he is back to taking this tier 1. Top lane though, there's some action happening. Kubrick, it's ruptured up, is able to walk back underneath the tier 2. And Jinx still gonna hunt for this. He's got a hook, knowing Kubrick is low. He goes for it underneath the tier 2. Jinx, does he have the damage? No, Kubrick running away from the clockwork. The battery salt just out of reach. He's missed it. And Jinx gets ran down by Bloom. How unfortunate, as Nier might look for this now. Does have the silence, does it connect? No, but he's so quick. Nier might just turn this around, needs a stun from Kubrick. He doesn't have the fissure for another second, but Nier is away. They need something else to get on top of the Bloodseeker. He's so fast because of how low Kubrick is, and there's nothing to stop the TP. But still, that's a lot of time spent.
I wasn't watching that dive under the tier 2 on Jinx, but I watched Skater like blink in, trying to catch Beast of US East. He just hides in the trees and combos him once with Nier, and Skater just like evaporates. So pretty rough for him. He TP's top, but I mean they're still holding on to pretty nice lead here.
Random skirmishes around this game.
So much random what?
Skirmishes around this game.
Oh yeah.
There's Justified mid, and then there's already just crazy fights top.
Yeah, this is a breezy game.
Actually.
I mean, especially when you put him on a hero that has what,
Yeah, like
100-second
no
cooldown. Yeah, that's the longest. Nier gonna look rupture mid onto Hobbs, but pipe up makes this a little bit dangerous. Gonna get the wrong toss. He missed the target. And Beast of US East with a little bit of a mistake there. A nice Fiend's Grip onto Bloom. He's still going to be able to time-lapse this off. They didn't have the damage. Notorious now going to drop down to Skater, blinking in. Zexy is just sitting in the middle of all of this, getting the right clicks out. Might drop a little low here, but they've lost to a stun onto Breezy. Committing the dunk there is Kubrick. And a big turn of events for no Tidehunter.
I don't think you ever want to be like gripping someone that isn't Dusa, and he just like got like a 5-second grip on Weaver, and they didn't have the damage to kill him. I think that's something you mentioned in the draft, is that this Radiant team kind of likes damage, and now they're 4K behind. And
I think they have to make sure they kill whoever they grip, otherwise it's really bad because they don't have enough damage to kill like a lot of people. Just have to rely on being.
I mean, it's literally just Rupture, right? Like that's their burst essentially.
Yeah, it's like Rupture and then Earth Spirit whenever he first gets in there. Other than that, they don't have a lot of like, initial bursts.
Yeah, they have to like tiny combo whoever gets gripped. Can I try to make a play on Skater?
It's only harder against Dusa. Like once Dusa gets big and then once Weaver gets out.
Roll coming from Breezy if he can connect on this. The stun misses and Skater gets silenced up. The hook completely off, connects with the creep. And everything just a bit off for Beast of USC. Skater makes his way out. Notorious gets a Nightmare and a Hobbs mid, but they can't rotate over.
I don't want to be a pessimist, but just based off like this draft for Radiant, I would give them like a 2% chance to win this game, if that.
And what does Gaben say? 77. A little bit high. But just on the draft though, Gaben had it as a 53%.
Oh, interesting. That's a little copium right there, I think.
I don't think they can do it. Hobbs gets rolled on mid, but with the Rupture, it's a bit late. Hobbs is back up on the high ground now. He's probably still going to die here, though. This silence the cogs. Nier getting a dominating streak. There's a Fiend's Grip onto Bloom again. This time they have enough damage. The Skater makes his way out. Little bit of damage into the Tiny there, but didn't really much to actually pressure as Jinx hits a nice hook this time. And they will catch Kubrick to the side, maybe find Skater, but he's just making space as the rest of the team is kind of in back towards that mid lane.
Nice.
Though Hobbs has been dying, I appreciate his build. You see a lot of these Timbers, they go for the beta Cuck Lord, you know, the Purge item, After Hood. Nah, this guy, he's Alpha Giga Chad, he's going for the Kaya Sage. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's like, he's still gonna have to get ruptured no matter what.
Yeah, exactly, like, you know, just man up.
Are pushing mid, near. Wants a couple more right clicks, a stun from Kubrick to lead. Get a Timber Chain. Hobbs wants to try and fight this. The silence. They found Skater somehow.
I have no idea how they found him.
I think they just saw him with Vision and Breezy connected on another role who's still popping off this game. Rupture, not quite up yet, is Hobbs. Gonna look for a hook back towards the high ground. The Rupture is out this time. It did go on to Hobbs, and he just dies to his own Timber Chain there. A lot of damage back on the Kubrick as Zexy is gonna push them back. A blink in from Feasty USCs to bring down Kubrick. He had the kill.
Yeah, good fight from Radiant. Poking at him, trying to make him commit spells, and they finally work him down. Skater getting caught out at the beginning of that fight, so already like a really good start to it. And Breezy, I mean, like the way this guy moves around the map is like really good. That's probably part of why his team got top 4 last season. Like, he just has so much impact on the map, even though he's like 5th in net worth.
Notorious is spotted here on top of this illusion rune. Skater's actually going to ping it out, but you don't really want to go near the Bane. But they will maybe look at Breezy. I think, did he dodge that?
He did not.
No, he
did not. He still got hit.
Unfortunate.
I will say though, this game feels like it'll only get easier for Quap once she gets like K and Y. It's gonna get harder for Bane to get grip on her.
Yeah.
She's gonna get Lincoln, spell block. Like this Quap game is only gonna get better from here, I think.
Radiant needs to get a lot more real estate if they wanna like limit Deuce's game, because I mean Deuce is still like chilling. Like this Deuce against the Scotty, like it's kind of rough.
Finding a lot of space bot.
One benefit you do have is like I guess Bloodseeker can like run circles.
Oh, there's a
around
smoke.
you.
Jinx is already down here. They might see Bloom on his way back up towards the triangle. They spot the Weaver, and there's the feed script again. I think he's only used it on the Weaver. He's just happy to take the kill. It's a hard kill otherwise.
I think Bloom is having impact this game just by tanking these grips, because like as a Quap, 20 minutes in, when I see that grip getting
there's a kick mid lane. Hobbs not within range of the Rupture, is gonna get out of this, gets stunned onto Breezy. The hook, I'm not even sure who. It was in the middle of a toss, so Skater gets out from the Clockwork. Is still gonna get silenced though. It doesn't matter. Near is just pumping out the damage now. He caught like 3 heroes with that silence.
Like
Kubrick stunned up, goes for the dunk, but nobody in the middle of that. And that should be it for the fight. I don't think they can go for Zexy.
What even happened there?
Went on they went on the Earth Spirit, and Earth Spirit was just he was too beefy, so he didn't die. And then Nier hits a 3-man silence, and Quap dies, and Timber dies.
Yeah. Nier with the BKB and like the thirst, just like running in and smacking the fuck out of everyone, doing so much damage.
That's the thing, because like, I mean, yeah, like you can't do anything to do so, but if you just kill our whole team, then you just kite her.
Yeah, and they have like a lot of tools to kite her. They have like the cogs.
Breezy spotted bottom. There are a lot of TPs here for no Tidehunter. They want to try and find the Earth Spirit. Hobbs gonna run in. He doesn't have a stun, crucially. So Breezy gonna look for a kick. The stun from Kubrick locking him in. Was waiting for the roll, and Kubrick played his role beautifully.
Good patience there by Kubrick, and now Breezy's gonna get his BKB delayed. I think the BKB is like big important in this game for him to keep playing against Quap and like Timber, all these heroes.
Well,
Gator working towards the shard. It's gonna be pretty nice.
Yes.
Especially against this Bane. This Bane has to watch out now. Even more things that can cancel his grip.
12k net worth for the Dusa. 7k for the Bloodseeker, but here he's working on a Scotty of his own.
Looks like it.
Right out of
And smoke up from Dire. They want to try to defend this tower. It looks like Radiant's kind of backing off, but no.
No,
Breeze
they
is in the
warded up
bottom
the Tinker Ward. 2 supports are gonna sit around here. Nier has
Yeah.
backed away. While the rest of the team rotates up, they're all under cover of smoke, so they're not going to see this coming. But they don't know they're in the trees. Jinx and Notorious are just waiting to the side, looking for Hobbs. In goes Bloom, but they don't get a stun. Kubrick is gone. Not even a rupture there. He just gets silenced and deleted.
And the BM pause, you gotta respect it.
Accidental, like, disconnect BM pause.
Yeah, that was what happened to me during the Bing chilling game. Smiley threw a question mark in chat, and then I started lagging at like the same time, so I paused, and it looked like a BM pause. And
I mean, that's
yeah,
what we
just
tell
got my
everybody at
attention.
least.
Yeah, that's what we.
Yeah, of course.
May not be what happened, but that's what we tell everybody.
Tiny did 1635 total damage to Earthshaker.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
they
they're starting
see
to get some damage now.
They saw.
Oh, they get Bloom. No, he's pretty tanky. The hook missed. He was able to get time lapse off, but he still gets ruptured. And Hobbs blinking in while that's rupture committed. Now he can run through here. A nice Quap ulti on the 2, but can they get the follow-up? A lot of damage back on a Notorious. He's still got the Fiend's Grip to commit here. Should he want to use it? Hobbs gets caught with that Fiend's Grip. There's nothing to cancel, and down goes Hobbs. Zexy popping the Medusa ulti, looking to stone somebody, just trying to pick up a kill out of this fight, but Breezy hits the roll away. I still think he dies. He does. Going for a TP is Notorious. Zexy was slipped right next to him, barely making it out.
Dude, that was some Mission Impossible shit by the Radiant. They got out like all their heroes. That was crazy.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Deuce almost has Scotty, or she has it. She just needs it from Courier.
Walk to... Oh yeah, he's sending it to Secret Shop.
Good block by Zexy too, blocking the roll from Earth Spirit that fight. And that's the only kill they're gonna get, but
Still
I think they yeah, they definitely wanted more from that, considering how low they all were. But they'll take what they can get.
The big kill they can get right now is probably near 10-0 and 4 in the Bloodseeker at the moment.
Yeah, and he's going for the Gleipnir. Interesting. That's gonna be really annoying for Quap.
Wait,
Does
no.
he have it?
I think he has
Yeah,
it
almost.
because he's queued up Butterfly.
Wow, he does have it. Okay.
That's crazy.
He's
guy's
really
armed.
just doubling down on like killing Medusa's team instead of Dusa, I think. It's good against Weaver, good against Timber, Quap, I mean even Earthshaker. Just kind of meh against Dusa.
Now there's smoke. They want to get aggressive again. They don't see Beast at US East in Invis room, but he doesn't pop the smoke either. So they just chill out in the mid wave here. Zexy maybe gives away their position. Almost slightly. I'm not even sure if that actually does it, but the Manta gets pinged almost instantly near. Running back into it. Do they have a jump though? The blink from the Quap. He's got BKB going for the TP out. There's nothing to cancel that. They maybe look for the rest of the team. They just showed their hand, I think, but Jinx looking for TPs now. They're going to get Hobbs TPing back up here. With no Fortify, a tier 2 almost certainly to fall. But they will look for Roshan instead, giving away the tier 2. And Nier is running back towards the jungle. Breezy has TP'd bottom, but he has bots. TP up in 30 seconds. I think this is Roshan gone.
Yeah.
They've missed the timing.
Already gone.
They're running back over now. Notorious, there's not much a Bane can do. Maybe it's Beast to USC with the stun. No, Zexy's already picked it up, and Beast is going to get caught in a pit. crucially, Cooper missed on the fissure there, and Beast can walk out of the pit. They find Notorious, though. A roll from Breezy on to 2. He gets a stun onto Cooper this time. Hobbs also hobbling his way out of here, but chasing Breezy. Near going for Skater, finishes him off, getting very low on the Bloodseeker, and eventually gonna make his way out, but the rest of his team is melting to Hobbs and Zexy, really pumping out the damage with the Scotty picked up. They're looking for Jinx, and I don't think they're gonna find him. It's gonna be close. Actually, yeah, they probably do find him. He's low enough. Bloom going to pick up this kill,
Oh my god.
I would assume. Yeah, and it's Hobbs, actually.
Hookshot got canceled by Sonic Wave. I didn't even realize that worked like that.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't even know that happens.
Like, the hook hit him, and he was getting pulled towards him, but the Sonic Wave hit him, and he didn't, like, he got pushed away.
That's
And it worked
crazy.
like that.
Yeah, Deer was playing on like a, I think he got down to like 2% HP there. He uses his load on the Quap, and then he's taking down a Shadow Strike, runs top, and like kills a tree. So pretty cool play there by Nier, trying to salvage a really bad fight. And Deuce is going for the Daedalus now, so
There's
she
a
kind of just wants
TP.
to.
Hobbs is gonna spot this. Run back towards Breezy. Actually just back off, but I'm an awkward moment.
I think they want to fight this on Radiant, but they have Aegis on Deuce.
They have Aegis plus the high ground advantage. Nier just walks up, he gets stunned by Kubrick. Nier is already half HP right at the start of the fight. The defensive duels, down goes Kubrick. 2 Beastie USCs cannot save himself. Hobbs is still having to tank off the Rupture here, just standing in line, waiting to go on to Beastie USCs, dropping low to the Scotty of the Dusa. And the entire time, Zexy's just pumping out the damage, but turns around instead, is not going to pick up the Tiny, goes for the other kill. Zexy gets a double, as Nier eventually does drop there.
Yeah, that was like a very lack of discipline play from Radiant. They feel strong because they have vision in the triangle, but like we saw what happened to them when they tried to run. Skater might find
Skater is just gonna find a free kill onto Breezy, denied by Beastie USCs. He might even kill Skater, or is it gonna be a trade? Looking for the Quap ulti as Skater commits it, and down goes Beastie USCs. Their base is falling.
Skater gets punked by Bull Jackson content, and then he gets punked by Beast right there. It's crazy.
I mean, quick
Skater's playing
thinking.
for pride this game.
Nightmare from Notorious slows down Bloom, but it's not going to save the barracks. And fortunately for them, they have a bunch of tier 2s up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, I don't know. The next defense might be easier. They have the Bloodseeker coming back.
Skater's doing it. He's going for the Octarine core so he can blink out of the Rupture range. Big brain.
Oh, I see.
Think about it.
Notorious
Instead
is
of
just
getting a
deleted on
Lincoln,
my
not gonna
screen.
Rupture.
Rupture on the Skater, but Skater's already back out of the fight. They can't really go on him. The Rupture committed. Hobbs is walking through. The roll from Breezy. Ooh, gets some damage on this Skater, but he's still surviving. Eventually dies. But I mean, it's a hell of a play from Breezy. He does pick up that kill. And a big one at that. They both have buybacks, but Breezy, they're already at his base, so he could choose to fight this. But, I don't know, he's hesitating right now. There is a silence on the Hobbs, BKB as well. Hobbs stuck in the silence. The hook backside onto Bloom. The time lapse to save the Weaver. Jinx is going to fall. A nice stun on the Breezy after that buyback. TP'd and looks for Hobbs. Hobbs down to the low ground there.
All 5 are up from Radiant.
To finish the Reigns barracks, there's this toss back onto the Bane. Manta not for the silence there, but the Nightmare will dodge the damage. I believe he still got silence. Or might have still done the damage on him. I'm not sure. But
really
still, he's going to get locked in. Breezy with the right clicks from the Dusa. Zexy just finishes off the Earth Spirit. As Nier is still chasing Bloom, he's actually faster than a Sakuchi'd Weaver. When he's that low, Zexy, a Nightmare again. Back on the Hobbs, the Rupture spent on the Timbersaw. Zexy still has Aegis here. Zexy still has Aegis looking for the dunk. They're going to find it onto Beastie USCs. Get a couple of stuns there. Kubrick with the Fiend script from Notorious. He's not going to find the kill. Nightmared instead. Kubrick goes to cancel it. He dodges the damage at the same time from the hook. Jinx just falls. A silence connects on the 2 as Nier runs back in, trying to kill a teammate. to kill off Kubrick, but it's too late. It's just GG.
GG. And that's pretty much what we expected coming in. I mean, it felt like Radiant was playing from behind the whole game. Like, they had to make plays to make it work. And they just didn't do enough. I mean, Dusa able to farm, play her game. Skater having a decent game. And that's all she wrote. Kill score even, but 20k net worth up on No Tidehunter 2.0.
And I think you're right. It kind of felt like VCUSC's maybe making a mistake to go onto their own triangle there, or just maybe not the best call. But no, Tidehunter pretty disciplined. Felt like they knew how to play their draft and what timings they needed to hit. Really just waiting for that Deuce Scotty. Zexy didn't get involved at all.
Bloodseeker build was also it was like a gamble because like you go for the Glepner build, but if you don't kill their team, then might as well have just went a different build. It's just kind of like
Yeah, I feel like
built to
Neardo
kill
really
their
could.
team, but Deuce just killed his team faster than he could kill Deuce's team.
Yeah. I think the real turning point is like running up. Like, I mean, the game was already really rough at that point, but Breezy TPing bottom allowed Dire to get Roche for like kind of for free. And oh, let me get in the lobby here. And Beast like goes in, tries to steal that Roche. It just doesn't work out for him. And then walking up into their own triangle against the Aegis Medusa, they just get team wiped, and it seems so bad.
Well, Tidehunter improves to 6-1, technically tied for second place now. BC USC is right where they're at, 5-2, looking to bounce back. But I don't know. Do you change anything with the first 3 or 4 picks?
What were their?
It was Earth Spirit Quap, I believe. No. It was Earth
Was Earth
Spirit
Spirit Bane?
into a Quap pick from No Tidehunter, where Feast of USC's picked Earth Spirit. I can't remember who Hobbs picked second.
Yeah, I think if you have first pick, you can't pick like Earth Spirit. You know, like you should pick like something that's like broken in this patch, because the patch is about like the broken heroes basically, like Quap, OD, Spirit Breaker, that kind of shit. So like they had the chance to pick up the Quap themselves, and then they decided to go for the Earth Spirit.
Dude, Teddy is seriously gonna come in here every single stream and try to use the same command.
Lobby invite through party. Oh.
Never mind, we got it. We're good. We're good. I
Good.
figured it
Okay,
out.
cool.
No, we're good. We're good.
Sick. Sorry, I was like, I couldn't find the option to do it.
I don't know. We're good.
Yeah, but I feel like Feast kind of came into the draft like a bit cocky. Like, oh, we could beat these guys. Let's just pick whatever. And I'm sure Breezy was asking for their spirit because, you know, he's just a goon, likes playing his heroes. But they just get better heroes on No Tidehunter, and they run the game down.
We wait for game 2. Yeah, you two can go grab snacks or whatever.
All right, bet I'm gonna go grab Smiley then. You feel me on that one?
True.
Smiley, what you think about that?
I don't know about that. I think it was like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a chance.
Yeah. There's a chance.
It's a good chance indeed. Alright, it looks like... Hold on. It should be marked. If Notorious set up the lobby correctly.
Yeah, I can't decide whether Group C or Group A looks better. I know everybody's saying Group C is better, but I feel like Group A has a good amount of like consistent teams, like the top 5.
Group C is better.
And then you got like
Yeah.
CUD team too. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think the bottom 3 or bottom 3 of both groups is like kind of bad.
I'm looking the bottom 3 of Group A look like straight up. I don't think they'd be on the list in Group C. Don't even show them.
I don't know. I feel like the Six Dog team and the Shane team. I mean, we got 1-1 by the Shane team, so maybe I shouldn't be talking
We're a
like
bunch of
that.
bums.
We are a bunch of bums. I will say that.
Yeah, it's the Treehard and Karan's team still have no wins to the season yet.
Hard
That's really rough.
to get a win out here.
No like
Straight.
2-0s or just no wins at all?
No wins at
No
all.
wins.
Holy shit.
So when they play each
Drought.
other, they'll get something at least.
True. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they
What if
just
they both
forfeit.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining.
Dude, the Breezy, the respect band for Breezy Puck. Oh wait, no. Yeah. For Breezy Puck.
It's powerful.
Breezy's Puck is very powerful. He popped off earlier this season in a game. He was styling, and yeah, they're gonna. See, this is kind of what I said. Okay, they're gonna spawn with the Knicks. I feel like this first pick QWOP is just so strong, and they don't respect it. I mean, Warpath didn't really have a great game last game. I feel like he kind of got carried a little bit.
He was getting shoved in the locker the whole game by a Breezy. It felt
Yeah,
like, but like, I mean, Zexy managed to pull it through though, so it was fine. But yeah.
Yeah, and QWOP is like.
Skater was tanking the ruptures though, so I got to give him a break on that.
He was like the thing is with QWOP, it's like you can be having like a shit game, but you still go in and use your spells. You do so much damage and like.
Yeah, it's still like a pure damage ulti.
Right, and with the shard and like the KNY.
Next Shakiro seems like a little weird opening, but I do like the next pick into Weavy.
Oh,
this could be an offlane Jakiro too. I've seen some teams
that is
running
true
that.
actually. Yeah.
So it's not necessarily exposing their support duo instantly.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
How do you feel about this Nyx hero against just in general actually?
It's pretty good against these heroes. It's weak in lane, but as its strength.
Yeah, I feel like Nyx can seem like a bait hero sometimes, but then in the mid game he just like pops one of your cores, like one of your int cores, and then you're like, oh, that's why I picked this hero. So
Yeah, there was like a period of time where Nyx is just like you pick Nyx and the enemy team just can't pick like half the mid pool or more than half the mid pool.
That's kind of how I feel every time enemy picks Nyx.
It just feels really bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same way with like Doom. I mean, obviously it's not like the same, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, I don't want to get Doom, so I'm not gonna pick a hero that is targeted by Doom.
Right. But I will say QWOP, like with the shard, is like decent against Nyx because you like blink on top of him, he can't do anything.
Silence him.
Right. And like it doesn't feel so bad. It's not like Storm or like OD or some shit.
Or Ember.
Yeah.
I just see. What if you carry bans in the second phase again from Hobbs, but a couple more options in the pool this time, of course. Second ban phase, but supports I think are picked up for Feast of US East.
10 seconds remaining.
Assuming it's gonna
Could
be
be
offlane pick.
Could be a Jack 3. We've been seeing it a little bit. The hero maxes the liquid fire and kind of just like runs down towers.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
I remember who played it mid, but it's still a solid hero. Or position anyway.
Yeah.
You can't really win late, but mean, the whole point of maxing liquid fire is to take buildings early, so.
Yeah, you get a lot of pace with it. Good long range stun against Weaver and Quap. I think it's a pretty good pick.
We'll see where they run it. Tori's just thinking about probably going to be the offlaner pick here, I would assume. I need to swap again. Dang.
Another good thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I wouldn't actually be surprised if this is Breezy Jakiro. I played
True.
with Breezy, and this man, I've never heard of anybody that wanted to play mid Jakiro more than Breezy. I think it actually would not be that bad against Quap.
That's a good
tanky.
point.
It's kind of annoying. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean they first picked this Quap and then they banned the
Just
Puck, which is
I
like
don't know.
the one like official Queen of Pain counter in lane, basically.
Right.
So you have to kind of get creative in terms of how you want to deal with the Quap in lane. I mean, last game Breezy held his own, but you know Jakiro could be a good answer to it. I didn't know he was fiending for the mid Jakiro so much.
Radiant team pick. Mars.
Okay, yeah, this is a classic. You left Mars in the pool against Beast of US East, so that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Did they ban it first game?
I'm not sure actually.
I don't think they did.
Yeah, Tiny and Mars, I think his two most notorious heroes.
Right.
5 seconds remaining.
And yeah, I like this pick. Just general good hero, lane winner, strong mid game.
Also can flex mid and 3 if they wanna. Though I doubt, I don't know. Jakiro just doesn't seem like the old the beast hero to me. Maybe
I
that's just
see.
me.
Bloodseeker still in the pool too for the Quap if they just want to do the same thing again.
Yeah, Bloodseeker seems alright this game. They have alright setup for it with the stuns. Not as good as the Bane.
I mean, they got
But
a spear again too. Blinking like spear ruptured target. Pretty
true.
fun. The lion pickup for no Tidehunter, and then
Whoa.
interesting.
What the hell am I looking at?
I think Hobbs does play offlane Undying if I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
mistaken.
it's offlane.
Dude, that's wild. Why would you want to play that?
I
don't know.
don't know. That's a really good question. They don't have things to hit Tombstone, but like Jakiro's not half
Right.
bad.
It also
That's
could
interesting.
just be could be a one weaver, but I mean that's not the best against Mars, so I don't know.
Oh, I feel like it's a horrible one Weaver game against these
Yeah,
heroes.
yeah, because Nyx like just kind of get like clipped by a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they're feeling themselves a little bit. Feel like they can win with whatever. I am interested to see how this plays out. You think they're gonna pick up a carry or an offlaner, or I mean a mid here? Let's see. Carry. So if your theory about this being a breezy mid is right, that means they're gonna pick their 5 hero last.
Sounds bad, but yeah. I imagine they're probably like I imagine this is what's going on in their comms. Breezy's like, come on, man, I can run it mid, and they're holding it till last pick so they can finally do the cop out of like, all right, well here's the better hero, and they'll do
Yeah, yeah.
that.
They're like, yo, what about the storm, man? And
Exactly.
then Breezy's like, all right, fine, whatever.
Breezy knows he wants to play the Jakiro though. There's no question.
I wonder how accurate that is. I wonder if I could go on their Discord right now. I bet it's pretty accurate. I can see that. Yeah, we'll see if they pick a traditional mid hero. I don't really know what you want to pick really against Quap. Maybe go for
It's
like the
kind of.
Invoker. I don't know if Breezy really plays Invoker though.
I don't think Breezy does play Invoker. I might be wrong.
He's a Hoodwink connoisseur though. Maybe he decides to
Yes,
go
he
for the
might
Hoodwink.
hoodwink.
Could also Lena. It's like a tomb hitter and like pretty good against Quap. I think the hero's fallen out of favor a little bit, but I could see it being picked this game for sure. for Dire.
Let's see. I don't know if it says. It doesn't really seem like something they can go for this game, but maybe it's a last pick support then. If it is going to be the Magic Hero. Ember gone, Void Spirit gone.
I really want to see him go for Lena.
I think it could be a mid-Jakiro. I just find it, I don't know. It just feels bad to last pick your 5.
Exactly.
It could be still, I mean. I haven't really addressed the Jakiro.
What are you going to do?
Only they pick like a Purge or something that.
I mean, they probably just thought, you know, PL was probably going to get banned out in the last phase, so we're kind of forced into picking it here. Maybe giving them a counter, but
I think what they did is like you have to pick your carry there.
10 seconds remaining.
Especially if you have like a good one like PL and one.
I'm really liking the feast draft this time around. Feel like it's pretty good. They don't have great PL answers. I don't know what carry they can pick here that can really deal with PL. Sven's out of the pool.
No, gone.
I mean carry.
Do some
so
weird
it's like
Lesh is really bad against Mix.
Lash doesn't seem awful.
I guess
just
Gyro.
Gyro's,
They could always pick a mid and run the Zexy.
So I was thinking maybe they do that or Lash. I don't know.
Monkey.
Okay, the monkey. Interesting. Don't think this is the greatest PL hero against PL.
It's
but,
like it's okay.
Okay.
It's
Probably
definitely
like
not good
Maelstrom.
against Jakiro though. Yeah, you go like Maelstrom, BKB, like you just have to fight around your team. Like you're trying to go for this timing where it's like your team beats his team because you're never like especially with all these heroes banned, you're never gonna pick a hero that is able to like just straight up kill the PL or like 1v1 the PL carry v carry.
Right.
You just play for the Monkey King playing with his team. It's like good tempo. Just not good against Jakiro, and it's like it's also kind of meh against Mars out of lane.
Do you think if this goes late game, like PL will just have a free game?
I don't know.
Oh, the Shadow Fiend. Oh
Okay.
my god. That is cool.
Doesn't that just
I'm
lose to the
excited to see
Quap
this.
though?
Shadow Fiend can actually do really well against Quap. I think it's a very skill-based lane.
Late game Monkey is always weird because like I feel like Quap and Monkey are actually like pretty good late game.
Yeah.
Because Monkey can get Ags and Quap can kind of transition to right click, but I mean also SF and PL are also really good late game.
Yeah, new Quap feels like really strong, especially if you go like Shiva's like refresher against PL. Like you can actually do so much.
Dude, Dire's sets are like so extravagant that I can't even see like half of them.
Yeah, and like the Mars is blocking the PL completely.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's still got some drip though.
I wonder if Breezy is gonna go for like this right click build or the magic build because he has not. They like don't have too many stuns on Radiant, and he can like guaranteed get it off with BKB.
I think he should go I think he should go the magic build.
I think that would be really fun to watch.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If I was like really trying to win this game, I would probably go for the right click build just cause like it just seems better.
Yeah, the right click build is better these days, it appears.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Days of the Magic SF were fun.
Anyway, game 2 we go. We got the Lobster Nick set. Classic, of course. Been out for a while. No, this is Kubrick with an itemless lion. He only has a taunt somehow. I'm not even sure how that's possible, but Sage. Should see quite interesting top lane though. Hobbs dying versus Near on the Phantom Lancer. Jinx also working his way up here, but Notorious Jakiro. Beastie USC is on the classic Mars. Breezy Shadow Fiend and Jinx on the Nyx.
Dude, I'm so hyped to see this actually. The Shadow Fiend. This hero I feel like rarely gets picked in like lads and in competitive, just cause like very susceptible to like getting ganked due to the lack of escape. But it can be like crazy strong, and Hobbs gonna walk into them. I don't think he knows.
I think Hobbs might just get stuck here. He's getting surrounded by Jinx too with the stun on the backside up from the river. Cooper can lead in with the stun of his own, but it's not going to save Hobbs as he goes down for the first blood. Notorious picks it up. Always feels good for the support.
A little unfortunate Breezy didn't get it. I feel like he could have gotten that, but still really nice.
I think the problem with SF is SF from behind feels like the literal worst hero in Dota.
Exactly. I feel like if I'm gonna play this hero, I need to like guarantee.
They're gonna run it. Beastie USD sees back up into the high ground. Zexy was just waiting for him, but they cannot keep him locked down. It would have been close, I think, if he gets up to 3 stacks. Oh
yeah, that feels really bad.
Bloom's gonna continue to look for him.
Oh
The one
God,
more right click. No, he survives just a bit. I'm not even sure what gave him the health. I think the regen from the tango was just barely enough.
Oh no! It was the undying thing wearing off. The decay wearing off.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's. I was like wondering too. I was like, did he stick? Like, what the fuck?
Barely fire, didn't hear it, but yeah, he just barely survives. You could talk about timing, I guess. But Bloom, quite a few of No Tidehunter's heroes repeated, by the way. Bloom playing the Weaver again. Skater on Quap for the 2nd game in a row.
Yeah, I think this Jakiro hero might be better for Notorious. I feel like last game he wasn't having as much impact with the grips, kind of just gripping the Weaver all the time. Oh, Jinx gonna die.
I just completely missed that.
Yeah, kind of just got smacked around by the monkey and the Weaver.
I should probably watch the health bars for at the top, but anyway.
True, that's a good idea. I think if Breezy doesn't like stomp his lane, this game is hard. Cause like Smiley said, like playing SF from behind is like, it's really fucking hard. Oh sorry, I probably shouldn't swear.
What? Dude, wait, like they're swearing all the time, especially in my stream.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I don't really think about it.
Fuck yeah.
No, you're fine. If Hobbs was on, he'd be yelling at you. Hobbs is.
Well, I'm furious. It's Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hobbs is a prude.
This is not a Christian stream. It only is when Hobbs is there on. He technically has to be though. He's like a he's like an RA or something like that. I thought.
No, he's a professor. He's a full-blown teacher.
As Bloom just dies, he just got stuck.
Yeah, 2 stuns on the Radiant offlane. So always kill potential for the Weaver. And Monkey might actually have a hard time. They can bait him to like build up the stacks.
Near's actually doing a pretty good job keeping up with his counterpart. 2 CS behind, but big deny amount early on for Zexy, and that might be hurting Beastie USC's early game, but he's mostly getting solo XP here, it looks like. Plus he's gotten a couple of kills, so we're involved in. Decent amount of XP. Good ward from Jinx on the cliff. Give them vision for the pole, and actually both these camps just blocked. It might have been body blocked on the last one. As Hobbs is gonna pause.
Weaver lag.
Fury, what do you think about this Null Talisman SF build?
Wait, no. Wait, really?
He's gonna get
He's queued it up. He's got bottle.
I don't know about
people
this.
Do it.
I've done it before, actually.
I have to. I don't know. It's kind of. I feel like I'd rather just have a Yules.
Yeah, like.
Quicker.
The thing is, you don't want to stay in lane. The Null is like a laning item, and you don't want to stay in lane against the co-op. So, you kind of just want to get clarities and like boots, and just like run around hitting jungle.
Yo,
the Yules
look,
as fast as possible.
dude was I mean they lost, but he was probably MVP of last game, I think.
Near?
No, Breezy.
Oh, Breezy. I'd say Near was MVP for their team. But Breezy did do a lot of work. Yeah, I guess it could be.
I think he carried him through the mid game like really well.
A good case could be made for both of them, I guess.
Draft kind of just loses out in the end, but this game looking good.
But so far, I wouldn't want to be Breezy in this game. Like, it doesn't look like he's doing super hot. And I feel like this game is going to get hard, especially if they start running like Weaver at him with the Quap.
16 to 10 at the moment. Denies for Skater. So, Breezy looking uphill. Early end. CS
Glad
round.
he's playing SF this game though, not SF last game, because I'd much rather have a well, let's say a Weaver running at me instead of a clock.
True, yeah.
I would much rather have the no stun hero running at me. I know the was on his team last game, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They're both just gonna find the bounty runes and then be able to pick up a water rune. But yeah.
Breezy's still holding on to okay, he's gonna hit level 5, so now he's gonna do like a lot of damage to this Quap every time he walks up.
Alright, his courier's flying out. It is the Null Talisman.
Like, look at this. Look how much damage Skater just took. And that's like he still has 3 mangoes and like a full water rune. So now Quap kind of feeling a little
That's
bad,
why he went
but...
to Null Tali, dude. It's the extra mana, spell amp.
He didn't even have it done. Imagine when he gets it, he might just
6%.
one-shot him.
Yeah, he might just
One
raise him.
raise. I mean, unironically, he probably would one-shot him with the Yule's combo, but...
Oh yeah, 100%.
Stun bot lane. What a stun from Jinx. On a 2, sets up a spear from Zexy and a salve immediately afterward, but... a little bit of harass. Zexy is still dominating in this lane, though. Even though it's like... this seems like Mars is a hero you'd pick into Ursa too to get him off of you if he's building up stacks, but Monkey may be a little bit different just with the extra attack range as well.
Yeah, it just feels bad to walk up into the Monkey. And Radiant gonna get like a decent lead, a sizable laning lead, but nothing too crazy.
Does kind of hurt Beast USC's early game, but comfortable on this hero. Seen a couple of comebacks on it too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Jinx give Beast some XP, because he's not really going to do anything in this lane anymore. And Beast is going to have to play like defensive regardless of whether he has Nyx with them, you know? Because like, what's the Nyx going to do? Just get him off your back, right? So, hitting that arena timing, coming mid.
Oh, does he get the D ward before it dies? Oh, gets the gold. It was like maybe a second before it ticked out.
Jinx rotating mid for the rune. I really like this.
Arcane rune's pretty solid. Again, on the SF2, he might even take this to the jungle and just get a couple of camps.
Always feels really good to do that, especially against Quap, just having an opportunity to go jungle.
Oh no, he's going to rotate bottom instead. They're pretty far up, but...
this could be big if he gets it.
It seems like it's going to be a hard kill to get. They need a stun on to Bloom into the Spear of the Rays. In 1-2, Breezy gets it.
I feel like that was really risky to do with no boots. Like I feel like that could just mess up your game a lot if it doesn't work. You want it to.
You relied on Jinx, and Jinx delivered.
I agree with Smiley there. It's like, I generally don't want to rotate with boots, and I definitely don't want to rotate if I'm at SF without boots. So, kind of like a risky play. But that's probably why he just gets the support and then quickly runs out, so it isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Did he? I think he missed one wave, probably. A couple of creeps.
I don't even.
He's picking up this.
Yeah. That's always a good feeling when you gank and then you walk back and the creeps are in your tower. And you don't really miss anything. So good for Breezy there, helping his team out a little bit.
We're up in the kill score, but it's still basically tied on net worth. Skater on top of the CS. We can swap over to net worth. It is Breezy, tied with the Monkey King. And then PL, Undying. Basically all the cores tied after that, but it's Monkey King and Shadow Fiend at the top.
Top lane, near getting all his mana drained out.
Hops
going on Hobbs.
ticking down. There's a lot of slows here from Notorious, but he's still able to back off, maybe even go for another strength sap to come aggressive here. But he is pretty tanky. Both supports are going to fight for the runes here. Jinx picks up the haste rune.
Yeah, he could have been in trouble if Weaver got that, but no bugs yet on Weaver, so not as strong. And okay, somehow Monkey's been relegated to the jungle, and Beast almost about to hit level 7 now.
Yeah,
I don't really get that. How does he bully Monkey out?
He's level 6,
just
I
does
guess.
a lot of damage. Yeah, he's level 6, so basically, Monkey, like if he's 60% or lower, not even, maybe like 70, he's always at like a threat of dying.
I see.
Like Mars spears him, like he soaring spears him, and then next time spears up, he'll have spear plus
Hobbs top lane, a
He
two-man
can
stun
die.
from Kubrick might just get him out of this. I think it does. Jinx, I'll get a hit on his, as it is 3 heroes top, 4 feasted USEs.
And this is something I've never seen on Mars. This Orb of Corrosion. I don't know.
Not either.
Yeah, that's crazy. It gives you good HP and good slow with the W, as well as some minus armor. But I don't know if that's something he goes every game or just this game. But it seems to be working out for him because he's back in control of this lane.
And I think both cores are actually just off to the jungle now, as Near kind of doing the same thing. Tombstone top lane, as I think Hobbs just wants to try and commit for this tower. Notorious, maybe not so keen on that happening. They're going to look for the Tombstone. Pops the ulti, does Hobbs, but again, he's just so damn tanky. The stun from Kubrick. Get him a kill. Another 2-man. Is he almost going to get the Tombstone, I think, with the illusions? It's getting very low, but not eventually going to die. There is bot lane. That's the level 6 he was worried about. Zexy falls, but they also lose Breezy. As a trade, basically, Skater rotated down, picks up the kill onto the Shadow Fiend. And another kill might just come for Skater if he wants to continue to chase. He got a scream onto Beastie USCs, but not going to go up the high ground as Jinx was waiting.
Yeah, Breezy thinks he's still playing the Earth Spirit. He's like trying to like rotate the lanes and like do stuff. But you know, you're a SF, man. Like you gotta chill for a bit. Tries to go with the arena, which I respect, but kind of gets run down by the Monkey and the Weaver, and then the Quap shows up to finish the kill off.
Well, Zexy TPing top lane after his death is gonna get the last hit on the tower, so that's pretty nice. And still pretty close at the top, though. We haven't really seen much separation from those. Bot
That's a
lane.
solo kill.
How did Bloom do that? Was that just bugs plus Sakuchi earn? And he has really no way out of it.
He was low from the last engagement with Monkey King, and I guess he just stuck around and Bloom taking him out. Level 7 on the Weaver now, on the pause 4 Weaver, so that feels really good for him.
And you look at Jinx, he's still level 5. Like, Bloom's feeling pretty good.
Kubrick is 7 too at 11 minutes. Both supports. That's really good. I mean, Hobbs is only level 6 though, so. But the Hobbs rotation exactly 11 minutes last game, exactly 11 minutes this game. They're going for it. This is a full
Take
HP
the top
tower,
tier
though.
1, take the mid tier 1. That's the call.
Hobbs is only level 6 this time, they're level 7. He's level 8 last
They just
time.
got level 7 picked up. Notorious gonna walk up to the high ground. No Tombstone committed yet, but he will try and go on Notorious. There goes the Tombstone. He's probably gonna lose it here. Does not have a heal, but they still find Notorious. Will look for Breezy. He's got a slow form, trying to pop the ulti. Gets it off. Jinx with the 2-man stun afterwards. BCUSC goes for the arena. It connects onto Kubrick. Hobbs stuck inside. Blinking in his Skater. Now inside of the arena. Pops the ulti onto 3. Can walk away Near. Not gonna find Bloom, of course. But that's a 1-for-1, or a 2-for-1, excuse me.
That was some beautiful synergy from Dire. The SF ult into the double stun with the arena. Great work. And Skater, I mean, comes in, gets a great Sonic Wave, but it's just, they're too high HP, so he doesn't really pick off anybody.
Kubrick will TP bottom. He still has Finger, but Beast is probably too healthy. Get some kind of help.
Yeah, Beast's gonna sniff that out and walk back. I don't think he's gonna get caught here.
And Hobbs, this might be the switch up. He's like, well, this is the second game in a row I've taken my hero mid and died.
True.
Except, you know, last game, they did end up taking that tower, but he's playing a Timbersaw. It's a bit easier. Also got a couple of rotations away.
Yeah, they got like a free pick off into that mid tower last game. But now, Hobbs not going to feel really as good.
Breezy has level 2 ult and Yules.
Oh, that's
up in 30.
That's a huge power spike. The level 2 ult, like, you can pretty much solo anybody.
You want Blink next, but I feel like it's good, but he has to get a pick right when he gets it, like on MK or something farming the side lane. I feel like if you go Blink, you can't fight in the middle of the map with it. Like, you have to fight on the side, but if you go BKB, you can... It's
top lane, they get a stun onto Zexy, and I think they might just be able to find him unless he can get an ulti off or something. He's just going to tick down to the right clicks. Bloom can do nothing. As Nier gets a free kill.
Oh, did Nyx find him with the Vendetta?
I don't even think it was a Vendetta.
Oh, wow. That's a great pickup. And yeah, like Smiley was saying... Oh, Cooper gonna die to Mars. Arena committed, though. But yeah, the Shadow Fiend, he's going for the Blink, and he really needs to get a pick off on the side lanes, because this hero is...
what a stun from Jinx. Can they really go for this, though? He's just going to pop time lapse. But what a stun.
Playing around with him. Styling on him. Hobbs dropping 2 mid,
I mean, yeah,
though.
you don't get a kill, but that's a hard one to hit. Hobbs is doing the old rotation again. You know, you look away for a second, and back he goes.
Yeah.
Tier 1 mid gone.
ED Quap just melts the tower. Really good for Radiant.
Beastie USC spot lane is going to get locked in. He doesn't have any mana. Looking for a spear, but it doesn't hit anything. Was that a canceled TP? Actually, it got canceled by something. The ulti from Breezy cancels the TP.
Here's what happened.
Yules canceled it.
Yeah, he was trying to walk up and Yules him, and the TP duration was really long from Skater, so he got to cancel it. But then he mistimed the ult, so Skater gets to blink away and not take any damage.
Oh shit!
That's gonna be a big ult too.
Yeah, that was
dying as well.
That was gonna be huge, and that's pretty sad.
This is Blink Yules timing, and now the ulti down for 80 seconds as Jinx is scouting this one out with the Vendetta. Hobbs gets spotted. He's got a Mango. He can bring his mana back up, but soaring on top of that. We'll see if they want to look for Hobbs. There are 4 heroes down here now. Hobbs is completely surrounded and looking pretty dead. Even in there, commit the arena. The spear missed. Hobbs survives just that little bit longer, and maybe they can get a kill on Notorious. They do after the finger. Breezy even rotates down. So it's a 5-hero rotation. They lose 1 to pick up 2 kills, but Zexy is farming top lane. And they lose to a hero too, which is huge for the tower push, but I mean, this tower's probably dead anyway.
Yeah, about time. And good rotation, because they just naturally get a move into this bottom side of the map, take the tower, and then take their jungle. So always nice when you have a rotation that can just naturally lead you to the next part of the map you want to go to.
Well, Hobbs TPing in bot lane might try and get aggressive here.
One slight issue I see for
Blinkin' Skater doesn't quite find his target on Nier, and Jinx looking for a stun, can stun him up with a carapace. Now the spear connects on the Skater. The stun from the ice path. Skater is completely caught out, plus the ulti combo from Breezy finds Hobbs. It looked like no Tidehunter was preparing to fight, but just not ready at all.
Good chain stuns from Dire on the Quap. Taking him down and ulting, then dying. Not much they can do to stop it.
He also didn't have a golem, so he wasn't very tanky. That's why SF was able to just combo him. Didn't even have to combo him, he just ulted and
they're gonna see Bloom. They're just constantly looking to get aggressive now as Beastie USCs, but they still, after killing the monkey once, haven't found him in a bit. 17 minutes in the game, Jinx gonna maybe look for another stun.
Breeze's game is looking really good. I know I was saying earlier it's looking a little dire, but manages to hit some creeps, get some good ultis, and he's sitting pretty.
It was the null tally, dude. It made the
The
difference.
null tally, exactly.
If he's able to get to the BKB, he'll be fine.
Yeah, and with the hold they
Actually
have on
went
the
for
map,
bots first too.
I like that because like the map is like you have a lot of space to farm right now, so you can easily just get to that BKB.
There's a smoke coming through onto the high ground. Hobbs is going to spot Notorious, but not going him quite yet. Instead, they go back for the two supports. Even Breezy over here gets his blink canceled by the bugs. Hobbs, I mean, he doesn't have any lockdown either. The rest of the team has gone towards Notorious. They're completely split up here, having different ideas, but it might just lead them to two different kills. No, we're still losing Mars. It's a 1-for-1. Excuse me, we lose Kubrick to the Mars. BCUSC is going to get a kill, and now Hobbs ran down. No Tidehunter. I mean, it usually looks like they're focused, but like this, they're just completely split up, and now the Mars Arena on to Zexy. Zexy might just be turning this one around, actually, as in comes Breezy with the ulti. They lock in Fear. Zexy away. He's gone.
Thick play by Shadowfiend. He recognizes that the stuns are out from Radiant and just goes in, ultis, gets the free kill on the monkey. Really good play, blinking into 3 heroes. Almost looks bad, but...
Stun onto Skater? No.
And yeah, that fight was really split. Hobbs going on Shadowfiend and Jinx dropping the tombstone. I'm not really sure what was going on in the top jungle. Sounded like Mars was skirmishing with Lion
Skater spots Breezy, doesn't have the ulti, gets him with the Yules, but it sets him up for the Jakiro stun. Skater gonna get caught out and die to Breezy. There's a Lion Finger to pick up the kill on Nick's Assassin, but clearly the bigger kill is on to Skater there, as Notorious is gonna fall.
I feel like Breezy's getting away with murder this game. He's just walking in and like doing some crazy shit, playing really well, and like he's owning. Hobbs, 6K net worth.
Items. Nobody's seen this DD in the bot river yet either, but
yeah, Zexy having a pretty good game, but still needs that BKB. Feels like to like really be able to go in and have impact against this team.
It's getting close. It's a little bit more, but even without it, he's still been involved the past few fights and been in a really good spot to just sit there, cast raises, and pick up kills.
True, but the thing is, if he doesn't have BKB and Lion uses stun or hex, Shadowfiend can easily ult him and like get away with it because there are no other stuns. So it's actually pretty hard to play against the Shadowfiend magic build when you have like very little stun.
Breezy gonna look for good reaction.
Smoked up, looking for something in the top dire jungle.
He might be able to find Skater. Notorious is smoked along with Beast USC's to run to the opposite high ground, but
They want to go on Shadowfiend, but he's walking back.
Bloom might spot this. Sitting next to the trees here. Breezy gonna blink up and instead go for the ulti. He doesn't get it off. He gets Hex first. He got the timing wrong. Stunned up after that. He can't get it off. The save from Beast USC Breezy is very frustrated about that one.
That was crazy. That looked like a perfectly timed ult from SF, but the cast point on the Hex is like very, very little. I think it's 0 actually. So
he was probably just already facing him too.
Right,
right.
Like that's a bigger factor in it because the turn rate is like higher than the cast point. It takes longer rather. I can see why Breezy would be tilted about that. That was rough.
We'll lose a tier 2 at the same time. But a couple of wards gone for BCUSC's. They are, or not BCUSC's, Feast USC's, whatever the heck their name is. They are going to lose their outpost. Still no Rashawn yet in this game.
Smiley, which carry would you rather be right now? Is MK or the PL?
I would rather be the PL. I just feel like I'm not really worried about him dying.
Right. Like, what's he gonna
Mars
do?
always has like a he's always gonna get a
Spear
stun
mid
off.
lane onto Bloom. I think the support might just die. He got invis. But
I don't think
Zexy wants to make a
MK's
counterplay
bad.
for this. There's a buyback as well. What?
Maybe jumped the gun a bit there on the buyback, thinking a fight was gonna break out, but
Anyway,
they
I'm
still
sorry,
have all their
Smiley.
spells.
Finish your thought. Smiley.
We lost him.
He's dead.
He's gone in the storms.
So what's up?
Finish your thought.
Oh, I was just saying, like, MK, I don't think his game's, like, that bad. I would just rather be PL, because it's, like, Undying versus Mars. Like, Undying's not gonna do anything to PL. But, Mars does something to Monkey.
I agree.
I think MK still has a way to play the game. Like, it's not just hopeless.
Definitely not. I think he can. He's about to pick up the BKB too, so.
Yeah, once he
we're
gets
gonna see him
BKB, he'll
with
be...
someone.
He just has to be very careful.
Now he can play against SF, but SF is gonna get a BKB of his own like very, very soon. So. I think once PL gets like heart, it's like really hard to fight him.
That's the problem, yeah. I think you'd like to play MK ahead. You'd want to be at considerably ahead against PL, but if you're behind or even, it just does not feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe look for
Especially when
SF.
you have this, like, Undying core.
He's actually very close to X now too on Hobbs.
Right.
What does the X do again? Oh, increases
Build
strength.
Just like
strength.
makes you bigger. I thought. I don't know. Oh, it increases strength.
Just makes
Makes you bigger.
I mean,
Get
technically.
That's true, it does.
They're smoked up. They know about this on Feast of USEs.
Yeah, but I
Smiley
think they're
keeping
gonna get
in.
it in time.
I mean,
This
easy.
is such a quick Roshan. It's already dead.
Oh my lord.
Zexy picks up the egg as the Mars Arena comes after. In goes Breezy. A couple of BKBs pop from the Monkey. Hobbs gets stuck. They lose the Queen of Pain instantly as Skater goes down, but it's a 1-for-1 as they lost the Nyx. Hobbs is going to get ran down by the PL near, looking for a kill, is able to pick it up now. Zexy was hunting for BCUSD or Breezy there, but cannot find either. Kubrick gonna get a stun, maybe look for that PL, but it's such, we talked about this 1v1, it's probably not gonna go the way of the Monkey King. Zexy just gets melted.
He's
And
dead twice. No
think he dies
BKB.
again.
Yeah, he's dead.
Does get a stun, boundless strike on a Notorious, but yeah, he's just caught out.
Yeah, a bit too late on the Roche there. Great arena. SF blinks into the Monkey ring and ults, killing the Quap. And it would have been fine if Zexy just gets out there with Aegis, but decides to go back in without BKB. And I don't want to flame Zexy, but that was a bit of a throw there by him. Because without the BKB, they can just kill him twice. And that they do.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
ED's still up in the bot river too. I think that actually spawned in the 26-minute mark, but will be a nice little benefit. 2 tier 2's gone as they've actually taken map control advantage. Or at least tower advantage for the first time.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's just me, but Hitter's making this Quap hero look really balanced right now.
Stun on to 2, a nice one from Kubrick after the blink goes for the Quap. The Quap is just caught out as Breezy finds an opening with the BKB Yule's combo. Has a DD on top of that. I think they're just going to back away, take a tier 1.
That was beautiful timing there with that
Well,
combo.
they find Bloom, but that's kind of a hard one to get. The spear afterwards, Deer is completely on the opposite side of the
Breeze
pit.
getting...
Illusion's kind of messed him up there. There is Breezy getting very low. Zexy with no boundless strike goes for Monkey Circle,
that
not
feels
going to
bad.
cast.
I really want to see Breezy get the Arcane Blink. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's going to be
Hope the
pretty
game
crazy.
does end before then.
I don't think it will. We'll see though. Yeah, I mean, Skater both games not really having like the greatest performance. I mean, this game especially kind of just feels like he's getting caught in the arena and the SF ult like every time. Not able to get that BKB either, so no real counter against it.
This is not care either. That man said, I don't care about BKB, I'm going for Shivas.
Yeah, no, if he goes Shivas here, I think he just actually is an agent.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Because you can still BKB against the SF ulti. You'll just have to be quick with the Arcane Blink.
Yeah.
So if he gets once he gets Arcane Blink on SF, if he gets stunned at all on Quap,
They're
like, he's
stunned,
pretty
yeah,
much
they're
dead.
dead.
Skater top lane is just trying to push these waves out, but
He's going for the Shivas. I don't know about this, man.
Oh, man.
I think
But
Yeah,
like
I see his thought process. It's like, I'm gonna get stunned no matter what. I might as well. Actually, I don't even know. I can't even complete that
I
thought.
feel like you're still gonna die to Breezy every single time. At least that's what's been
Yeah,
happening.
right.
But
Right. You're
No.
just gonna get Yule's comboed.
I see what you're going for, trying to see what he's thinking, but you need the BKB. Like, even if you have to
Oh, that
preemptively
hurt.
BKB and go in, like, you just have to do it.
And it's like refresher's a good item right now too. I mean, you just see people getting refresher, so it's not like you really need the extra BKB duration. You just go
top
BKB
lane
refresher.
Kubrick looking very dead.
True.
Yeah, you cannot. Got a little bit too close to do.
I think they need the Shivas too, but I think he needs the BKB before. It's just
Absolutely. He would have it around. He would have it now if he went it.
Yeah.
But pretty much feels like Dire can end the game at this point. Breezy like 100 gold from the Arcane Blink, and they're gonna be so strong.
especially once MK gets. I mean, if he even gets Butterfly, it's like he's untouchable then.
Skater gonna blink mid, sees BCUSC, and a stun from Jinx is gonna lock him in. They even commit the Mars Arena here.
Oh boy.
As just continues to be a rough game for Skater. And yeah, I think it might just be onto the high ground they go. Having the quap down, there's no buyback.
Too. Oh my god. Exactly,
Yeah.
just sitting at the edge of the tower so they can't even walk up to defend.
That feels
BKB
really
in,
bad.
looking for SF ult.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, he had the arcane blink, I guess, so it was still
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
on time. I was like, did he miss timing? Anyway,
Hobbs.
Hobbs just gets stalked by the ice path. A nice little spear from Beast UST, and everyone's just dying. It's where Zexy can't even approach. Hobbs just calls GG.
Wow.
Yeah, rough.
Man, that snowballed so quick. That Roche death by Zexy.
Like they got Roshan and then lost the fight,
I think
and that was
a
it.
good play though. Like they had to go for something. It's just
Yeah, true. Like, them being down against the PL at that point was already bad enough. And I feel like Breezy should have had a way harder game. It felt like he got away with a lot of shit.
yeah.
And part of that is him playing really well, and then part of that is like no Tidehunter kind of not playing super well when it came to pressuring
But
him.
That's also the like they have
Undying.
an offlaner with no stun, a pause forward with no stun. But they have
Exactly.
Lion. It's like I don't really have anybody to go just bully the SF mid. Weaver can come mid to bully SF, but it's like it's not as effective as if somebody with a stun came, like Earthshaker or like Earth Spirit or Hoodwink or
Yeah,
something like that.
100%.
Well, anyway, that was I don't know, it felt relatively quick. Usually with these games that start at 9 EST end up going till midnight, but you know we get out early.
Kind of felt like both games were like draft wins, honestly.
Yeah,
Could see that. Again, though, walking away from this, I think a lot of people expected a 1-1 from these two.
Yeah.
They both seem like two of the better teams in Group A, so
True.
really no real fireworks from this series, though. It felt like kind of just,
Yeah,
you said.
that's very, very true. Kind of a stable series. Both games ending really quickly, too.
Anyway, any final thoughts from either of you, Smiley or Fury?
Not really. Thanks for having me on, fam.
Thank you.
Good series. Good luck in your game Friday, or if you played earlier than that. I don't
Wait, are
know
you casting that one?
if I've checked marked it. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything checked marked for this week yet. I can't remember.
I think Badger was gonna cast our game, but then it got moved, so I don't know if he is now. But I think that game should be pretty interesting. So, you know.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for joining me. We'll be back some point, League of Lads. Season 9, Week 4 underway. Victory here, or at least in this game, goes for USC. So it's a 1-1 overall in the series. Good night, and see you next time.